Hey guys, welcome to STF Member of the Year 2016 debate number one between Kibs and Sixop. How you guys feeling, you two candidates? How you feeling?
Outstanding.
Oh, I like Kibs overlapping Sixop.
Yeah.
Sounded like
I
a
do
leader.
too.
A leader would do something like that. Just saying.
This isn't a leader debate. We're going for
Member of the year.
member of the year.
I
It's not
know.
really a
I'm just
leadership
saying.
position,
I'm
is
just
it?
saying. I'm just saying. Okay. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to ask Kibs a question. Okay, and while Kibs is stating his answer, Sixop at any point you can interrupt. Just
And just
don't
cut
interrupt.
'em off.
Don't interrupt too much. Same thing goes for you, Kibs. If when Sixop's answering the question, if you feel you need to interject, go ahead and do so.
Roger Dodger.
First question is for Kibs. What was
Okay.
your most qualifying clan achievement in 2016 to deserve such an honor, such as Member of the Year?
Qualifying.
Most qualifying clan achievement.
To be completely fucking fair, no one in this clan does much. Not an exception, I guess. I mean, I actually saw you, Squirrel. So, actually knowing the co-dictator and, seeing him, helping get the
Are you the
website...
co-dictator?
The dictator, co-dictator, I'm not high. So also helping get the website up and running, which a bait currently isn't being used too much, but in the future I think we're going to start using it more, especially...
Actually, it is being used by me to run a campaign, because, I actually think that the website's valuable.
See, it's not being used too much by like multiple users, you know what I'm saying? Right now, in the future, I do believe a lot more people will be using it, and if we get our Dark RP server up and running again, I mean like populated again, which I think we might, I think we'll be using it more.
So you think you can get that done? You think that you could help get the Dark RP server back up again?
I think so. But I don't think I can do it alone. That's a thing that everyone in STF needs to do. Obviously. I mean, I can do it.
All right, well,
Sixop will need to
time's
help
up,
Squirrel.
Kibs. Time is up. Sixop, I'm going to ask the same question to you. What was your most qualifying clan achievement in 2016? Such an honor, such as Member of the Year.
Oh, God. I mean, I've been kind of just trying to make everybody like me a little bit more here. I've been really working on my behavior. I think it's an achievement as a valuable member inside of society here to be contributing as, a friend, joining the games, helping out people around with whatever they need.
I'd like to
I think
interject
that,
actually on Sixop's half. Sixop got through the whole bullshit of the warrant officer's rank, so he sort of deserves some praise for that. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to work on behavior, trying to work to keep myself in line here and not fuck around as much as I did in my first year in STF. I think I've been doing a pretty decent job at that, so...
So you're saying good behavior warrants your reasoning behind you should getting Member of the Year?
Well,
good behavior.
I mean, I don't think I really did hear a reason from Kibs on anything that he did that was spectacular for the clan.
Well, how did your good behavior overall benefit the entire clan?
It just benefits the mood of other people, and it, allows me to get to hang
All
out
right,
with
Six
other
Up, that's
people.
enough time for you. All right, we're going to move on to our next question. This is from Colin Kibs.
Oh, God.
Kibs, what is your response to allegations that you are a Nazi and eat DiGiorno's?
What? First the Nazi part. I am not a Nazi. I have never done any Nazi things, and I have no relationship with anyone who is part of any Nazi party or National Socialist Party in any country.
I don't
And
know
to
about that.
DiGiorno's, I think we can all agree that
Objection.
yes,
Objection.
that
We
picture
know
does
each
not
other,
count.
and I'm a huge National Socialist.
Okay. And then to DiGiorno's, I think we can all agree, the only time anyone in STF eats DiGiorno's, like when Sixop did, It's because you're
Fuck
forced
that.
to.
No.
It's because you're forced to, and you have no other choice.
No, the only time anyone in STF eats DiGiorno's is when they want to just, get it over with quick. They're just about to get the death penalty, but instead of taking a fucking lethal injection, they're like, nah, I'll just fucking eat DiGiorno's instead.
Yeah.
That's some nasty shit right there.
I don't promote DiGiorno's. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. I'd rather just not eat anything for like a year.
It's literally cardboard. If you took
all right, that's
wax
time, boys.
and put it on card...
That is time. Sixop. Now, Kibs was alleged to being a reporter and eating DiGiorno's. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, I do have picture evidence that Kibs may or may not be allegedly part of the Nazi Party. I believe those have been released onto the community page for the STF on the Facebook site. And
objection. Those have been clearly faked.
I don't know. I think that Nazi flag waving in the background is pretty realistic. And the lighting seems to match up quite a bit, if you ask me. But...
And what about him eating DiGiorno's?
I mean, I wouldn't wish that upon any one of my enemies to eat DiGiorno's at all. If he has had to suffer through eating DiGiorno's at any point in his life, I just want to say sorry. And, I hope you feel better.
Can I say something?
Life gets better. You shouldn't kill yourself.
I didn't actually think this was going to be selected as a question. I think we can both agree on that.
All right, it's time, boys. It's time. This next one is from Doc, and this is directed to Sixop.
Oh.
Sixop, why are you such a milk drinker?
I don't know, dude. I mean, ever since I took that arrow through the knee, it's just been milk every fucking day,
Do you have any proof that you ever actually took an arrow to the knee? I need x-ray proof.
You need x-ray proof? I can hook you up with that, in a bit, once we're done.
X-rays also give me cancer, so that's also a plus.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's just you gotta dip the milk, the sweet rolls into the milk to kind of numb the pain of the arrow through the knee. It gets me through the days, Doc.
So you're saying you get stabbed and you have to drink
No, I get
dairy.
shot. I get shot by an arrow through the knee. And then you have to...
That's time, Sixop. Kibs, how do you respond to Sixop being a milk drinker? How do you respond to that?
First off, that's not even a question, that's a statement. How
do you feel about him being a milk drinker? It's a question. How do you feel about him being a milk drinker?
I drink milk in my coffee. I drink milk. It's good for the bones. Good for eye growth because it activates a retinoic acid receptor.
Do you think he was shot in the knee?
No, I do not. I do not believe Sixop was shot in the knee.
So you're calling him a liar?
I am calling him a liar on that lie.
But
Pictures overall,
released,
objection.
Within the next half an hour.
Objection. How do you know that the health benefits of milk wasn't just a pseudo fact orchestrated by dairy farmers, paid off a bunch of doctors?
I don't know that.
To say it's good for you. So
milk has calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin A.
That is time, boys. That is time. We go to the next question here. These
questions are really weird.
To Kibs.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Question's very irrelevant, Kibs, but why do you believe Zanky got this bitch by a landslide? Faggots. Zanky sent this. Why do you believe Zanky got this bitch by a landslide?
What's a Zanky?
Faggots.
What the fuck? Okay. I think I know what you're referring to, and
I'm gonna post it right here in chat.
Zanky did not get this bitch by a landslide.
Clearly.
Zanky isn't even an STF member. He couldn't even vote.
He is retired.
Couldn't even vote for him. I actually don't know how to respond to this, because this question doesn't make sense. Can we move on to Sixop's response?
Yeah, Sixop. How do you respond to that? Why do you believe Zanky got this bitch by a landslide of faggots?
Zanky's here in spirit, and we all need to just take this in and really think about, why would Zanky have this bitch by a landslide, Because
faggots, you can't forget that part.
Yeah, faggots. I mean, he's just reminding us of our mortality by calling us faggots, and he's taken the clan by a landslide. He's been in our minds and been in our hearts. So you're saying
Zanky is like Harambe?
Yes.
What?
In our minds, in our hearts, at all times. He's always here in spirit.
He is a dead gorilla. Okay, well, that'd be time. And I have another question here for this one going to Kibs.
Oh,
if you could give your opponent one compliment, what would it be? Go ahead, Kibs.
Well, with Sixop's sort of opening statement, let's be real. Sixop, like a year ago, was sort of a cuck, and Sixop has uncucked himself. He's become a very valuable member of STF, and to be fair, when we put the whole warrant officer thing in that doesn't really quite make sense still, he got through it really well, and you gotta commend him for that. I mean, he got from being Sergeant Major.
And that's time. I'm going to cut you off right there, Kibs. All right, Sixop. If you give your opponent one compliment, what would it be?
In the wise words of DJ Khaled, use smart, use loyal, use a genius. And I think that all applies to Kibs as one massive compliment.
Thank you.
That's it.
All right, short and sweet. Okay. Next question is again for Kibs.
Uh-huh.
What can you do for STF as STF Member of the Year? What can you do?
First off, I don't really think the powers of STF Member of the Year have been clearly laid out. So as Member of the Year and Co-Dictator, I'd like to
Dictator?
I used to have a speech impediment, okay? Could you not make fun of that? Thanks. And I still do, to an extent. So, thanks. Anyway, I don't think the powers of Co-Dictator are very well laid out, so I think as Co-Dictator and... but Member of the Year, I'll make the Member of the Year...
There's no powers as Member of the Year.
Well, Member of the Year is more like a moral or morale. I lift the esprit de corps of STF and help them get through the dark times.
You're gonna get through STF through the dark times. That's what you can do for STF.
Yeah, I guess. Pretty cool, right?
All right.
Also get
STF does not have dark times.
Bitches and cocaine.
All right, Sixop. What can you do for STF as STF Member of the Year 2016?
I believe that as STF Member of the Year, it really is just a medal to show that you're a model citizen of STF and that you are the physical body of what STF means and what it should look like if it were a person, right?
So if I get a Member of the Year,
I think that if I were a Member of the Year, I would be able to show people how to act responsibly, how to be good members inside our little society that we have going on here, and it would really boost the morality, as Kibs would say, in what people see as, a fun time and in our little group here, right?
That is time. I appreciate you guys not interrupting each other. Maybe that will change in the future with the rest of these questions.
God.
Here's a question from one of our candidates, and I'm going to let Sixop answer this first. Sixop, this is from Kibs. Why do most of these questions suck so much?
Well, I think it's because there really wasn't a guideline to what the questions were supposed to be.
You're talking about STF.
May I
here.
note that under that post you said that the candidates can't give questions? Just saying, and I posted that by accident. Now you're using it.
Well, I kind of agree with Kibs here, but at the same exact time, to answer the question.
Oh yeah. Stop answering it. It says you can't answer questions. This is a moderator fault. Okay, this is a moderator fault. Kibs, thanks for putting me in check there. See,
thought I deleted that. Okay.
Okay. This one's gonna go to Kibs. Kibs, if you could compare yourself to one politician, who would it be and why?
let's see. I'd probably compare myself to Ash Carter, the current U.S. Secretary of Defense. Because Ash Carter, through his current policies in the Department of Defense, has shown that that you need to have equality, but you also need to maintain the Department of Defense as the greatest fighting force on the planet, and he's been balancing that well. He has a good leadership style that's both democratic and authoritarian, and overall he's been a highly successful Secretary of Defense.
All right. Sixop. If you could compare yourself to one politician, who would it be and why?
I'd say Bernie Sanders. I mean, I can kick it with the cool crowd, you know, hang out with the youngins over here, right? And I think I got the kind of wise sort of input that, you know, somebody of age would have, you know, such as Bernie Sanders, and, you know, probably gonna die soon. So the life choices that I made.
Well, okay then. That escalated pretty quickly. This one is to Kibs. Kibs, if you could improve STF in any way, what would it be and why?
I think for STF, one of the big improvements I would do personally is first I'd get rid of the warrant officer ranks again, because those sort of fuck everyone up. Second off, I would try to help to get the Dark RP server back up and running. Or maybe not even Dark RP, some other Gary's mod game mode, like maybe Perp or something. Because I think we all really enjoyed that, and having that back up would be, that'd really complement STF a lot. And I think maybe more people would get on overall.
Alright, Sixop, if you could improve STF in any way, what would it be and why?
I'd say we could make more servers on different games and sort of branch ourselves out a little bit more. I think we've been focusing too much on Gary's mod, and it's quickly becoming, and obviously, game of the past.
And
so
you think you could help get the money needed to support such
I'm not
servers?
saying that we need the money specifically to support getting new servers and stuff like that up. I mean, I could probably pay for a server. It's not going to be that much, right? But at the same exact time, I think if we had new things for people to do, more people would get on. And if this community was a little bit more intact and together, being invited to play new things and branch out together, we would get players on from the clan and new players into the clan a lot faster. That's all.
Alright, and this is the last question, but we're going to do some follow-up talk afterwards. The last question, we're going to start off with Kibs. What do you think about Trump becoming our next president?
Trump becoming president? Let's see. I've been against Trump the whole time, you know. But now that he was democratically elected by the Electoral College, I think people need to stand by the fact that he was elected and sort of just deal with it. Because despite if they don't like Trump, they can still influence his policy decisions as the people of the country. So they need to keep that in mind.
Alright, Sixop, what do you think about Trump becoming our next president?
I think he's going to make America great again. That's all.
So you're saying America isn't great right now?
No, I'm just saying it's going to be great again.
Well, that infers that it's not great.
No.
What?
Don't question it.
Alright then.
Make America great again.
Alright then. Alright then. Kibs, do you have any questions to ask Sixop?
Sixop, what makes you more qualified than me?
Nothing. Besides, I mean, I guess I'm more of a member of the clan and less of a leader of the clan at this point. So I think I'm a little bit more integrated as a member of the year than a leader of the year, right?
Fair.
Sixop, do you have any questions for Kibs?
Nope.
You have no questions for your other candidate for member of the year?
No
questions at all?
Nope.
Not even on some random topic? I don't know.
So you lack explanation
not even
for answers. For answers of questions, you lack explanation for it. Can't think of any possible questions for the person you're running against.
Nah, dude, I really can't think.
Not even just repeat Kibs' question directed at Kibs.
So you're saying someone who can't think deserves Member of the Year?
Why is the proctor saying
that?
I mean, what is Member of the Year?
You shouldn't be taking sides.
How about that? That's a good question. Kibs, what is Member of the Year?
To be completely fair, that shouldn't be directed at me. That should be directed more at Squirrel. But it's something that we started 2 years ago, pretty much. Last year we just nominate people or vote on people on the STF page, and this year we decided to do more. Last 2 years, yeah. 2014 it was Dr. Pepper. 2015 it was Fells.
Fells was 2015. Dr. Pepper was 20.
I just wanted to know.
You had the years backwards, but
because I didn't know what Member of the Year is at all. I'm just running for it.
It's the little trophy icon.
Does anyone else have any further questions? Anything they need to discuss? This debate was quite the most boring debate I've ever heard of in my fucking life.
Yeah, that's because it's like 11 p.m.
Thank you for tuning in.
There's people downstairs.
There are people downstairs, so thank you for tuning in. Good night.